Hello everyone, I am Leena Vaghute. In the previous video, I explained the irrigation system, their necessities, benefits, and ill effects of irrigation system. Okay, so today I will explain the different types of irrigation system and their different methods. Okay, so now first starts from the classification of irrigation system. So this is the flow chart of irrigation system. There are two types of irrigation system here. First one is flow irrigation and second one is lift irrigation. So that flow irrigation is again subdivided into two categories: perennial irrigation and inundation irrigation. Inundation means it flood, okay, and second one lift irrigation. That lift type of irrigation again subdivided into two categories: well irrigation and lift canal irrigation, okay. And the perennial irrigation, uh, it uh, it also divided into two categories. First one is direct irrigation and second one is storage irrigation. So let's starts from the first type, that is flow irrigation, okay. So see this figure which shows the flow irrigation system. In this system, the water is available at higher level and it is allowed to move to the crops present in the lower level, okay, under the action of gravity. Then this type of irrigation is called as flow irrigation, okay. So this flow irrigation, there are two types: perennial and flood irrigation, okay. So flood is also called as inundation. So first we see the perennial irrigation, okay. Perennial means the plants which are living throughout the year, okay. So in a perennial type of irrigation system, uh, it continuous and constant water supply to the crops throughout the crop period as per their requirement, okay, as per the crop requirement. And this type of perennial irrigation is also called as control irrigation, okay. So this system a supply of water to crops through a canal distribution system that takes off from the weir as well as from the reservoir, okay. So now second type is flood or inundation irrigation. So flood means it is also called as inundation, and it is the method that intentionally creates a flood land condition, okay, flooded land condition, and this makes the soil completely saturated. And after this, occasionally natural rainfall is sufficient for the maturity of the crops, and this irrigation method is best suitable for the lands where there is a river nearby with a higher water level, okay, and the control flow of water to the land is not possible, okay. There are two conditions. At that condition, this flood irrigation system is suitable, okay, when there is a river with higher water level and control flow of water to the land is not possible, okay. So the water is allowed to flow in surplus until a flooded condition is reached. And hence this irrigation is also it is an uncontrolled irrigation system. Next type is perennial irrigation. So in the perennial type of irrigation, water is applied in accordance with the requirement of crop throughout the crop period, okay. So there are again two types of perennial irrigation. First one is direct and second one is storage irrigation. So see this figure. See this figure of perennial irrigation system. In that, water is supplied as per the requirement of crops throughout the crop period. Okay, so first type is of perennial irrigation is direct. So first see the definition of direct irrigation. The irrigation water is taken by diverting the river runoff to the main canal by the construction of diversion weir. Then this irrigation is called as direct irrigation. Okay, and this is the simplest and most economical perennial irrigation. By direct irrigation, we can provide the this perennial irrigation system. Okay, second type of this system is storage irrigation. So in that, if a dam is constructed across the river and the stored water is used to perform the irrigation system, okay, then it is called as storage irrigation. Next next type is lift irrigation. Okay, so, by this word lift, you can understand the definition. Okay, so in this type of irrigation, the water is lifted with the help of mechanical as well as manual arrangement like pumps. Okay, so using the water from wells and tube wells to water the crops at higher levels. These are the examples of lift irrigation system. Okay, here is the figure which shows the lift irrigation system. There is a pump used here, and through that pump water is lifted, and this lifted water is then supplied for irrigation. Then this arrangement provided here, it is called as lift irrigation system. Okay, next is methods of irrigation. Okay, so there are three methods of irrigation system. First one is subsurface irrigation, second is surface irrigation, and third one is overhead irrigation. Okay, so next is, so let's first start from the subsurface irrigation. In case of subsurface irrigation system, the soil surface is not made wet. Instead of that, the water supplied for crop is provided by means of underground water by the action of capillarity, and this system can be performed either naturally or artificially. Okay, so there are again two types depending upon the action of capillarity, provision of action of capillarity. There are again subdivided into, the subsurface irrigation can be divided into two categories. First one is natural and second one is artificial subsurface irrigation. Here is the figure which shows the subsurface irrigation system. In that, water is carried out below the ground level of crops. Okay, you see this ground level, and below that water is carried either which either connects to water table or directly to the plants. Okay, or directly to the plants roots through the drains or pipes. Okay, so this is the working of subsurface irrigation. So let's start the first type, natural subsurface irrigation. Okay, so in natural subsurface irrigation, when water is applied to the plants through capillary movement from water table, then it is called as natural subsurface irrigation. Okay, through the capillary movement from the water table, at that time the water supplied to the plants through this capillary movement, then the provision of this applied water is called as natural. Second one is artificial. So in artificial type of subsurface irrigation, the water from drains or pipes directly infiltrate into the root zone of soils. Okay, and this type of irrigation is very costly, employed for crops that provide high profit. In certain areas, small ditches are made in different locations of irrigation land, so that the water from ditches may percolate and nourishes the crops, which also is a method of subsurface irrigation. Okay. Next is next type of irrigation. Next method of irrigation system is overhead irrigation system. Okay. So in this system, the water in this system is divided as a sprinkler irrigation, and in that water is applied to the soil in the form of spray through a network of pipes and pumps. Okay, and it is a kind of artificial rain. The efficiency of this type of irrigation is more than the 80% as there is a uniform distribution of water, and this method is suitable when the land topography is irregular, or where there is a steep gradient and the soil is easily erodible. So this is see this figure of overhead irrigation system. It is nothing but a sprinkler irrigation system, and through the network of pipes and pumps, there is a water spray here, and uh, through that there is a uniform distribution of water over the crops, and this is called as overhead irrigation. Hope you understand this video. Thank you.